Hi, everybody. Uh, Very good to see you, or not really see you, but kind of be seen by you. Um, 2 more days of school. I hope you guys can manage and hope you have a good time. It's an exciting time of year. It's very strange. Feels really weird not to be there with you because I love, like I said before, I love the couple days before the holiday. Before we get to the end of the meeting, let me wish you all a very, very happy holiday and a really great new year. And I will be sure to have everybody in my house healthy by the time we come back to school on January 4th. So I'll be sure to rejoin you then. Today, essentially, what I'd like you to do is to finish up these Soundtrap projects that we started. And I'm going to show you two very important things. Number one, again, importing that other sound file, and I've made a little way for it to be easier for you maybe if you've been struggling with finding a sound. So I've got some I already downloaded for you and put in Teams. And then also what you can do with it and how you can kind of manipulate that. And lastly, how I'd like you to hand it in. And I really truly would like you to hand it in um, either today or tomorrow so that it's done. And moving on to 2021, you don't want this assignment hanging over your head. So don't focus too much on the details that that might bog you down and not have you make progress. Okay, some of us are perfectionists, and I know what you mean, but let's try to wrap it up today. Okay. Okay. So to start with, this morning I went out to the web and I just got a bunch of different sound files and I put them into your Teams folder. Sharing my screen now, and I'll show you where they are. But if you simply go to your Teams folder, and I happen to be in my 7th grade one right now, but if you go, sorry, just basically into all the files, in the files I pinned it to the top and it's just a folder called Sounds. And I just found a bunch of things that I thought might be, something you would like. And some of them are self-explanatory. Some of them are like, Butthead, what's that? That's actually from Back to the Future. So some of them are from movies again. Some of them are from that Sound Bible website. You can sample them, guys, by just clicking on them, and Teams will open it for you so you can listen and check it out. Okay. So that'll show you what it sounds like, and that's kind of nice. It does that very quickly, and you can decide whether or not that's something you want to use. Again, if that is something you want to use, you still have to download it from this folder, but that's not too hard to do. Let's say I liked this one, awesome. I already have my Mandalorian one, but I'm going to just show you how I would use this. I'm going to go to the three dots, and yes, I actually have to download it to my computer or to my device. So I'm going to download it. My computer's going to ask me, you're trying to download this? Actually, it's saying right up there, downloading awesome. And now that's in my download folder. Let me stop sharing for a minute. And so the download folder of your computer or your laptop looks a little different on mine because I have a Mac, but I know that PCs work similarly. I use PCs and Macs, and I know they both do that. They have a folder with a download. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to share my project. And hopefully you guys are all remembering your logins. You have all used a login that is tied to your Office 365 account here at school. And once you get into your Soundtrap account, you should be able to just click on Studio and that'll open your project. Mine's Mr. Floor's Chill Beat. So Floor's Chill Beat, there it is. I don't want to download it or anything. I just want to open it. So I'm just going to hit this word Studio right there. And you can see that that's going to open it for me. Takes just a minute, but here it comes. Okay. It says I've got some unsaved changes, and that's only because I've been practicing to get ready to show you. So I'm going to discard my changes, and I think that's fine. I still have some drum beats up top, a little bit of a drum beat in the middle, kind of a break section. Then I added, you probably remember, some bass and a synth part. And then my Mandalorian quote is right there. This is the way. Okay. Oh, I also just uploaded that "this is awesome" thing. If I open my downloads folder, it is there. I can simply click and drag it in. And now I've got it in Soundtrap. Here it comes. Thanks. I think that was from Monsters University, believe it or not. Okay, so that's it. Now, one thing I wanted to re-show is how did I take This Is the Way and sort of cut it up? And I just want to share with you. That's a copy paste. So I kind of cut it up even further and got real detailed and down deep into how to cut that up. And I just want to share that with everybody one more quick time. Couple things that you may or may not remember that I did. First thing is down here, these two tiny little magnifying glasses. I want to hit plus and zooming in. Zoom in makes it look like it's longer, but all I'm doing is kind of getting down and closer to my sound files. It isn't really making it longer, okay? It's just kind of zooming in and getting closer to the sound so I can see what I'm doing. Here's a real simple This Is the Way. Okay, that's nice. Then I took one and I cut it up. Okay, and all I simply did with that was I hit the gear and I went to 1/32, and that's like the smallest increments I could get. You can see my grid has lots of little lines here, where if I was 1-to-1, those lines seem to disappear. And that won't let me kind of cut those up any smaller than 1-to-1. And I don't want 1-to-1. I want to get down to at least 30-second notes. And so that's what I did. I took the cursor, I put it where I wanted to slice it. I clicked the region and I did edit, split region. And you can see now it's made it two things. And I cut it down even tighter here at the end. Another edit. Sorry, I got to choose the region. I forgot. Edit. Oh boy. Sorry. I'm still learning too. Edit, split. Okay. And now I just have the way. And that's how I copied and pasted that. Sorry. I keep opening up that little window. I want to copy, edit, paste. Okay? And that's all I did to do that. Okay? And that just makes that nice kind of copy of it. Okay? So, I want to probably copy and paste this again. I don't want it just to happen once in my song. And I could copy and paste all of that. I don't know if you noticed what I just did. I kind of drew a circle around all of that. And I'm going to do Command C. I'm going to scroll back out, and I know I'm going fast right now. And then, guys, I edit and pasted it again. And now I have This Is Awesome. Okay, here's my whole project, the whole thing, please. Sorry, one thing I didn't explain. You might wonder, why has this got this little diagonal thing here? I finally used this little edit button, which is different than this edit button, but this little edit button had something in there called fade out. And yeah, I just faded it out rather than a hard stop because I thought that sounded a little more professional. You're welcome to play with that. We'll probably get into that a little bit more later on. Okay, guys, when you are all done, the way to hand this in this time is not via Teams. I don't want you to hand it in to me on Teams. I want you to just make me a collaborator. In other words, so I can open it and look at it and listen to the file myself. That's really simple to do. It's under the File menu, File, and Share Project. And if you just type me in, thought my name would pop up. Okay, sorry. Let's try Michael underscore Wall at pittsford.monroe.edu. And you know what I'm thinking, guys? It probably pops up for you. It's not popping up for me because this is my account, and it's kind of like, why would you send it to yourself? But I'm hoping that if you use Michael underscore Wall at pittsford.monroe.edu, I will then therefore become a collaborator, and I can look at it, share it, grade it, and say, great job. Okay? All right, I think that's everything. Once again, I do hope you have an awesome, awesome holiday. I really appreciate all of you as my students. I miss you terribly, especially these next 2 days. Um, but I'm doing the best I can to keep everybody healthy, as I said. So thanks, everybody. Have a happy, happy new year, and I will see you in 2021. Okay? Have a great day. Thanks, everybody.